made it possible for a motherfucking punk like
you ain't do
stand,
man, you ain't do a goddamn thing.
Look, this the Black Holocaust. I knew it was prophecy. 1,000 times worse than the Jewish atrocities. Uneven playing field, there'll never be a fair score. Cause in 1619, that's when they declared war. We the 12 tribes, the ones that the promise reaches.
Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18. Verily, I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot nor one tittle shall no wise fall from the law.
Not one jot or no tittle shall no wise fall from the law, man. Which means that the law is not done away with, right? That's coming out of Christ's mouth right there. The law is not done away with, nor will the law ever be done away with. Even from the old days to now, and going so on and so forth, the law is never going to be done away with, man. Go ahead.
Not one jot or one tittle shall no wise fall from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Go ahead to 20.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right, so if you're teaching men, like these so-called pastors out here, they're teaching men not to keep the law, teaching men that the law is done away with, they're going to be called the least in the kingdom of heaven, and the Most High is going to destroy them for their works. Yeah, you bugged out, man. Give me that in Psalms 19:7. Hey, hey, what's the problem over there, brother? Hey, brother.
Peace be unto you.
Peace be unto us.
Let me get a flag.
Hey. Hey, brother, come. Hey, brother, are you a homosexual? Are you a homosexual? Are you a homosexual?
I said peace be unto you. Your response was, am I homophobic or a homosexual?
Are you a homosexual?
Absolutely not. I will not indulge in that conversation. Again, peace be unto you.
Wait, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God?
The orientation.
Come over here real quick. Come over here.
Think about it.
Come over here. Come deal.
Think about it.
Whatever, man. Anyway.
Positive conversation.
I'm showing you love right now. I'm trying to deal with you. I'm trying to talk to you about thus saith the Lord.
Pass the mic.
Yeah, you got an effeminate spirit, brother.
That's
the Lord's
right,
not dealing
right.
with that. The Lord's not dealing with that.
No other hand I know. How is that homophobic?
Your whole demeanor, your whole action is homosexual, brother. I'm not saying anything.
Father,
Nobody, listen. Nobody's scared of gays up here, bro. Nobody cares about
no
that.
other hand I know.
All right, listen, man. All right. Hey, nobody's dealing with that effeminate spirit, bro. Let's get back into lesson.
Stand your ground and pass that mic.
You say your brother's gay?
Yeah.
Come deal, bro.
I don't need your brother.
Come deal. How does God feel about gays?
I don't care.
Hey, you don't care? But God's gonna kill all.
That's
God's gonna kill all gay people.
That's right.
Be a damn man and tell your brother he needs to stop sinning.
That's right.
That's the goddamn problem with you. You're not a man. That's the problem with our people.
Right.
You're scared to tell your brother to stop being a f***. What's wrong with you, man?
Bring it out, man.
Give me that in Psalms 19:7. And that's the problem with the so-called black man. He's too scared to stand up for his people and tell them when they're doing wrong. Instead, you want to get mad at us for telling our people to stop doing wrong. Stop being stop selling drugs. Stop killing each other. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all goddamn bunch of coons, man.
That's right.
Give me that. Because this whole topic was for the salvation of Israel. So now I'm going to get into why we're in this predicament.
Bring it up.
Go ahead.
Bring it out.
Psalm 19:7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
The law of the Lord is perfect. These laws, statutes, and commandments is perfect. But that's why our people are so damn imperfect, and we're perfectly fine with being in this situation because we don't love this law that God gave us. Go ahead.
Converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
And this law and this testimony makes the wise the simple. It makes even the simplest of people wise as well. Go ahead. Give me that in Romans 6:23. He want to talk about he gonna bust something. Oh, his brother is gay. Nobody gives a damn about that. You should be telling your brother what he's doing is disgusting.
Right.
It is nothing natural about a man being with a man. And any man that, I don't care if we're in San Francisco, I don't care if we're in Atlanta, I don't care where we at, being gay is wrong, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, give me that. You said, who said man wrote the Bible?
The devil.
Man wrote the Bible? Oh, and yeah, exactly, and you're a bum. Man built everything that's around you. What are you gonna say about that? Exactly, you don't got nothing to say, you damn devil. What, you wanna come talk about it? Brainwashed? You don't even have a brain. If you had a brain, you wouldn't be on the streets, would you?
That's right.
Dirty ass bum. Go find some food. Shit, you be panhandling or something? Stop talking. Damn devil.
This book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23.
Bring it up.
For the wages of sin is death.
The wages of sin is death.
That's right.
It reiterates itself so many times in the Bible. Go ahead.
For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal through Yahushua Mashiach.
So it just said the wages of sin is death. And what is sin? That's transgression of the law. So we gotta keep these laws. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, what's up? You got a question? You talking? You can't deal with us? I'll deal with you, call me.
I love you guys.
How do you love us?
Don't get me involved.
Can I ask you a question?
One question.
What's your ethnicity, man?
What's that?
What's your ethnicity?
Look at it.
What race are you?
What do I look like?
I can't go just off your looks, man. That's
What does it matter?
it matters a lot. It matters to God. It's a simple question. It's a simple question. You can't answer what's your ethnicity.
It doesn't matter to God.
All right, I can tell you're a devil, man.
That's
Nigga,
right.
I can tell you're a devil.
That's right.
Man. Go ahead, yeah. Give me that precept. I can tell you're a devil. You want to run around. You can talk to him, but you can't talk to me. That's coward-like, man. Go ahead, whatever.
Whatever you think, I don't care.
So we just said that the wages of sin is death. Go ahead.
That's
Read
right.
that. Read that.
Book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. For whoever committed sin transgresseth the law.
Whoever committed sin transgresseth the law, just like I had said earlier. Go ahead.
For sin is transgression of the law.
Sin is what?
For sin is transgression of the law.
So sin is transgression of the law. And it just said in Romans 6 and 23 that the wages of sin is death, right? So that's why our people are stuck in this position that we're in, where we're getting judged on a daily because our people don't keep the law, man. And we have to keep the law. Give me Deuteronomy 6, verse 1 through 2. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Hey, brother, how you doing over there, man? Man, brothers be acting like they can't hear, man. That's crazy. They can have a conversation on the side, but they can't come up here. That's crazy. You want to bring something up? Go ahead.
1 Peter 2:9 in the ESV. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Right, and that's talking about us, the Israelites, the chosen race of people. And he's talking about what does race matter? Well, the Bible talks about race. Right. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the gods of the earth, and we will be ruling once again once our King, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, comes back and restores the kingdom for us. Hey, brother, I know you can hear me. Yo, Lynn, bring that brother over here. If you don't want to deal, let his ass walk.
I got the bus. You gotta get on the bus.
Hey, brother.
Ain't nobody you can't shit. You just talk.
Hey, let's talk about the Bible, brother. Let's talk about the Bible. Let's talk about the Bible. Hey, you know what, man?
You can't prove
Hey, give me that. This is why our elders failed us, man. This is why our elders failed us. Because we got old fools walking around like this, man. This man is nothing but an old goddamn fool that don't know nothing, man. You don't know a goddamn thing because you can't pass anything down to our generation. You don't believe in the Bible and God's going to curse you if you don't repent. You are the reason, people like you are the reason why we don't know anything. Why our brothers are out here killing each other. Because you're supposed to be teaching us. You're supposed to be teaching us, but you want to be an old nigga. That's what you want to be, man. You ain't nothing but an old fool. Bring that out.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
And that's why our people are destroyed, because you don't know a goddamn thing, man. Our elders that was supposed to be teaching us and leading us did this to us, man. But you want to come up here spewing your emotions. You don't know a goddamn thing. Go ahead, give me that.
Sirach 42:8. Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish.
We ain't ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish like this man here being a goddamn coon, talking about he don't believe in the Bible. I know you don't believe in the Bible. You ain't got no wisdom in you. You should be you should be passing this wisdom down to your kids, man. But you ain't doing nothing but being an old goddamn coon, walking up and down the street letting the white man deteriorate us. Go ahead, man.
And the extreme age that contended with those that are young. Thus,
we suckers, but we out here doing what you not. We on the streets while your ass in the house hiding from the goddamn white man. We teaching our people, but we suckers. You couldn't do half the things we doing, man. Go ahead, finish that off.
thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living.
That's all. This is, hey, get this on camera. This is the reason why the black man is getting gunned down. This is the reason why the Latino man is getting gunned down. Because we got goddamn coons like you. Goddamn coons that ain't teach our people nothing. What you do for your people, man? What did you do for your people? What did you do for... Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. Keep it pushing. Get the hell off the block. Get the hell off the block.
I'm the motherfucker that made it possible.
What you do? What you do for our people, huh? You ain't come out thus saith the Lord, so I don't want to hear a goddamn thing you said, man. What did you teach our generation? Why the hell is our kids still getting gunned down in the streets? Why is our people still selling blood? No, because people like you don't know a goddamn thing, man. You don't know a goddamn thing. You ain't got no understanding. Where's your understanding coming from?
I made it possible for a motherfucking coon like
What? You ain't do man, you ain't do a goddamn thing. No, I'm gonna tell you what you did. I'm gonna tell you what you did. You ain't do shit. You ain't do shit for our people. And that's why our people are still getting locked up to this day. You ain't do a goddamn thing. Old men like you, old coons like you, is why we still in this goddamn position.
Killing each other like flies.
So what are you teaching our people?
Is that what
What are you teaching our people?
Motherfucker killing each other like flies.
What are you teaching our people, man?
Is that what you're doing?
What are you teaching our people? Man, I'm done with this clown, man.
Clown my ass.
Go ahead. Hey man, I got a precept. Give me 1 Timothy 6 and 5, man. Give me 1 Timothy 6 and 5, man. Because I can already tell what the kind of spirit this man got, man. I can already tell what the kind of spirit this man got. I know he don't believe in God. His God is the white man and that money in his pocket. That's the only God that these men believe in, man. All you guys look at is prosperity, but you don't do nothing for our people in our community.
Like what you done.
I'm out here teaching my people how to keep the laws of the Lord. All you doing is walking up and down the goddamn street talking shit.
Come back.
Go ahead. No, give me 1 Timothy 6 and 5. Go ahead.
1 Timothy 6 and 3. If any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Jesus Christ, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knoweth nothing.
He's proud and he don't know a goddamn thing. And he's a failure to his generations, to his kids, to all his people. All you know is nothing, man. You don't know a goddamn thing because you don't know this Bible. What can you teach anybody? You can't lead a goddamn thing. Take your ass down the steps, man. Go ahead.
But doting about questions and strifes of words, whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmercings, perverse disputings of men of corrupt mind.
But then that's what he's talking about. He got a corrupt mind, and he's dealing perversely, talking about he made a way for us, made a way for our people. If Martin Luther King didn't make a goddamn way for our people, what does his simple coon ass think he's done? He ain't do nothing because he don't believe in the Bible, man.
That's right.
What's wrong with these men? I'm sick and tired of our elders looking down on us like what we doing is wrong, like we ain't doing nothing for our people. But all they ever done is just march and hold up some goddamn signs.
That's right.
We willing to die for our people.
That's right.
We willing to die for our people. We in the trenches talking to our people, trying to reach our people, but all we doing is talking. And all they doing is marching up and down the street with a goddamn sign like that's gonna change anything. The white man don't care about any of us. And the sooner our people learn how to fight, that's when we gonna get up out this hellhole.
That's right.
Bring it out, bring it
I'm
out.
gonna bring out a couple more scripture, man. I didn't even get to go into my lesson. And give me Ezekiel 11 verses 9 through 10. One of y'all.
Got it.
Go ahead. Because this Ezekiel really goes into the things that was happening during Ezekiel's time and the things he was prophesying really corresponds with a lot of things that's going on now. Go ahead.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 11, verse 9. And I will bring you out of the midst thereof, and deliver you into the hands of the strangers.
And we in the hands of the strangers right now, the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, the Arab man, all these people that had their hand in our slavery. We in the midst of the strangers right now. The so-called black, Latino, and Native Americans, we don't even know that we in the midst of our enemies because we think everybody's our friend. They push that doctrine on us so tough that we've been brainwashed. Only 50 years ago, we knew who our enemy was. Now all of a sudden, we friends with everybody. That's a damn shame, man. Go ahead.
And deliver you into the hands of strangers, and will execute judgments among you.
And that's what the Lord is doing. He's executing them judgments among us right now. Hey, bro, what's going on over there, bro? I'm just wrap it. Oh yeah, let me get to verse 10.
They don't want to hear this word. Verse 10. And ye shall fall by the sword.
That's
and
right.
I will judge you in the border of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
And it said, and the Lord just said, I will judge you in the border of Israel, meaning from the beginning to the end. Our people out here every day falling by the sword, getting gunned down by the police, having all these illnesses put on them. But falling by the sword is talking about basically getting murdered. Our people are getting murdered by the enemy every day. Why? Because our people don't want to come back to their heritage. They don't want to read the Bible. They think the Bible is some mythological Harry Potter type book. Like, our people don't understand that this book is for you, bro. It's to keep you protected, man. It's for the so-called black, Latino, and Native American. It's to show you how to be that God that what those what is that, like those chematology people be thinking, like they always push that, oh, I'm God type of thing, like I'm a God. Yeah, self-consciousness. Well, God's been telling you are a God. He's been telling you that in the Bible for since the Bible's been around. But our people don't want to believe in that. They want to believe in all that chematology garbage, all that the black woman is God garbage. They like, our people need to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right, that's right.
And he been listening over there. Hey, bro, what's going on, bro? Hey, bro, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing, man? I seen you been listening for a while. How you doing? You got any questions? You want to talk about anything? What's your ethnicity, bro? I got a question. I'm sorry?
Say Cracker Jack.
Yeah. Oh, you're so-called white? Your father's white? Give me Obadiah 1:18.
Bring it out.
All right. I mean, hey, I respect it. You're being honest, but
I got it.
I want to show you something real quick. Go ahead.
Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
You believe in God? No, we're reading the Holy Bible. Yes. Oh, King. Oh, come here. I want to show you. I want to show you something. King. Hey, you know King James was black, right? Yes. No, you thought wrong. Where'd you get that from?
That's King James. That's
You heard of the Dark Ages?
He back up then?
You know in school how they taught us about the Renaissance era and stuff like that, right? You know about the Renaissance era that they taught about in school and stuff like that, right? In the Dark Ages, they taught us everybody was white that was ruling, right? You know everybody that was ruling during that time in Europe were Negroes.
That's right.
Including King James. Yes. Yeah, so King James being quote unquote white, that was nothing.
You know, like during that time, especially the Renaissance, there was a lot of like historical, like, I don't know what you call it, not reimagining, but
Right, yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool or whatever, but I want to show you something real quick. You believe in justice?
Bring it out!
Like justice, like fair treatment. You believe that there's justice with God?
I believe that people should treat each other justly.
Justly?
And live
That's
justly.
fair. But do you think God gives righteous judgment?
You don't even have to believe in God.
Do you believe in God?
Maybe not the same God as
Oh, I mean, that's fine. That's not a problem. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you do or don't. I want to show you something though. If you ever read the Bible, you can go back and tell your white friends or your colleagues, your family. But this is something I want to show you. Go ahead.
Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18.
Chapter 1, verse 18. Let's get into it.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire,
Jacob, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Go ahead.
and the house of Joseph a flame.
So it just said
do you think Jacob is all the people?
it is definitely the people of color. We can go into the history and everything, but you just said you had a bus to wait
I know,
for.
well,
Oh, okay, well, yeah, Jacob, right? Jacob, he was the father of the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel.
for sure.
So
Those are all black people.
I'm not going to say they're all black people, but I would say
people of color.
people of color who we identify as people as minorities in America. Yeah, but go ahead, finish that.
All right.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
So,
Down, white man's the devil.
right.
That's
right. So basically, after 1,000 years of slavery, after we murder you guys, or after judgment comes, you're going to be enslaved, man.
That's right.
And you heard it from the white man himself. The white man's the devil. I'm about to end this short. Let me bring out 2 more scriptures, man.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 12. And had a great wall, and the 12 gates, and at the gates were 12 angels, and the names written thereof were the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So that's what it's going to look like in the kingdom. There's going to be 12 gates and the 12 names of the tribes thereof, right?
Right.
For the elect, man, for the Israelites, man, for us, the so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the god of the earth, the gods of the earth, and all these rest of these heathens are going to be under us, mainly the so-called white race.
That's right.
Give me that in Romans 10:1.
Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God is for it. My heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
Right, and that's what our heart's desire is. All of us men up here, that's what our heart's desire is that our people get saved. We know that 2/3 of us are going to be destroyed and have to be rebirthed in the kingdom. If we could have it our way, we would want all of our people to be saved. I want as many of us to be saved as possible. Go ahead.
Verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Our people have a zeal of the Most High Yahweh, but not according to knowledge, right? Our people want to follow everything but the Most High, and why they don't have it according to knowledge is because they don't follow this Bible. But yes, this is our heart's desire. We want our people to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how we're going to obtain this salvation. That's what my lesson was going into, is us obtaining the salvation. But how are we going to obtain salvation? Is when we return back to our heritage, which is the law, statutes, and commandments that this Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
And with that, I'm going to say, Kal Halal Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.
Shalom.